the Deputy President, William Ruto, is going to be the next president. God spoke to me in December 2017 when I was praying for this country. It was just before the rerun that was boycotted by NASA. And the Lord showed me two camps. And one camp was having almost all the politicians that support the former prime minister today, the likes of Orengo and all the other guys that are around him. They were on one side. And then a part of the people that were supporting the president, Uhuru Kenyatta, were supporting the deputy president. I thought because of the presence of the people that normally support Raila Odinga, I thought he is the candidate. But then the elections happened, and it was a very close tight race. And it was not possible to announce the winner immediately. So they had to go back and check one by one. And it was like in the dream, it was a large field, a very fast field that they were supposed to plow. And one team was plowing from one end, and the other team was plowing from the other end. And they were coming close so that to see who is going to plow into the other person's side half, so that they can have the 50+1. But then when they were done, it was not possible to tell immediately whether there was a 50+1 or not. And so there was a dispute. And so they went back and they said, okay, let's be civilized. Let's check. And they counted one by one. It was like the rows that they were plowing, one after another row, after another one. And the side that those who support the former prime minister was, they finished counting. Then they went to the other side and they came counting, and they stood in the midst. There was a small gap, a very small gap, but it was clear that the side where I saw Orengo and the other people had lost. And immediately they accepted, all of them accepted, it is true, this is fair and square. And then the faces of the candidates were turned to face me. When they were turned, the candidate they were supporting was not Raila Odinga. It was Dr. Mukhisa Kitui. When I said that in 2017, many people said that's not true. I said it in 2018. People said it cannot happen. I said it in 2019, and people were still saying it cannot happen. In 2020, he began to show signs of coming into the country. And in 2021, he came back and he announced that he'll be running for the presidency. The other day, he was on Citizen TV, and many people are beginning to resonate with his bid. And let me tell you what is going to happen. You don't see him being very active today, because the ground that is being prepared. Why do you think that the former prime minister up to now has not declared his candidature? Because he is preparing the ground for another. Even in Nakuru, he didn't announce his candidature. Up to now, he has not announced even the party that is going to run in. It is by design. And I told you some times back that he will not be running for presidency in 2022. He knows it. And that is why he seems to be delaying to announce that he is running, because he is holding brief for somebody else. And that's why there was that meeting between him, Kivuda Kibwana, Orengo, and Mukhisa Kitui. And Mukhisa Kitui, by design, he has been pushed back so that he doesn't soil his hands too early to be rejected. He is a secret candidate that they want to bring on board. So OKA is a decoy, is not the real thing. Neither is Raila Odinga the real thing. This is a decoy. And very soon, they will be announcing their support for a cleaner person in the person of Dr. Mukhisa. But the problem is, when God has announced that come next year, the deputy president, William Ruto, will be the president, and God has given the reasons why the man is going to be the president. God is after his plan concerning our nation. It is not political. Even what I'm telling you, I'm not a political analyst. How on earth would I have known that there will be one Dr. Mukhisa coming into the country and begin to move? Even now, what is giving me the confidence to even talk about somebody that people dismissed? And I remember when he was being interviewed the other day, the guy was saying, we have not heard much about you ever since that day that you came. But I tell you this, they are holding brief for Dr. Mukhisa, but he is not going to win